Hello, you. It's me. And I just wanted to say something really quickly. I know like three people watched my last video, but Amberlyn Reed was talking about having hypothyroidism, not hyperthyroidism. They're two different things. That was my mistake, and I apologize for that. I was talking about the wrong thing. I still think that most of what she says is lies and deceit, so that hasn't changed. But what she was calling was hypothyroidism. So that would be closer to what she was talking about. So sorry about that. Anyway, let's get on to Gypsy. Now, Gypsy was the person who said very clearly many times, I will not be showing my child, and I will not be a mommy blogger, and I will probably get offline and just live my life privately because I really want that privacy. And of course, she talked about her detox from the internet, which lasted all of like 3 days, 2 days. So, shock and horror, Gypsy has decided to start a YouTube channel. I think it's called something like Magic in the Chaos. Okay. I guess her love of Disney is coming out on that, and it's not a bad title or anything. I'm not against that, but I thought she didn't want to be a mommy blogger. But this is going to be a family channel for her and Ken and Aurora, and apparently Aurora's face is out front and center. So we know that Gypsy is a woman of her word. I, for one, am on the fence. I want to watch it because I would like to tell you guys about it and how ridiculous it is, because it will be. On the other hand, I don't want to watch it because I don't give a shit. I'll be honest with you. Her mommy stuff about the clothes that she buys or the things that she uses for Aurora, the baby, I don't care. I mean, if I were of baby making age, maybe I would care more. But it's just not subject matter that I care about. I'm a little older. So, I mean, my child is about a year younger than Gypsy. So, yeah, baby stuff really isn't my bag. I don't care about it. And I certainly don't care about any recommendations that Gypsy has. But I do understand why she's got the YouTube channel. Because she wants that attention. She doesn't want to be out of the spotlight. And I was thinking about this. I don't think she's ever not been in the spotlight. Because when she was young, she was a sick child. So she was constantly being waited on hand and foot by hospital staff or doctor staff or doctors. Of course, she did who knows how many Make-A-Wish type things she did, because she was constantly going to Disney World. I don't know if she went to Disneyland, but she went to so many places, did so many things. She's used to it. She's used to being treated like a celebrity. That's been happening since she was a child. When she offed her mom, then she saw more opportunities to make money off of her disgusting deed, her crime. And I didn't realize just how many things she actually did do. It was more than I even thought. And, she got paid for those. And, you know, she spends money like running water. So I don't think she's only got $50 to her name like she claimed. But I believe that money's running out really fast because she spends it on ridiculous things. You know, in fact, she reminds me a lot of Amberlynn Reed in that way. You know, why buy one bow when you can buy 50 bows? Why buy one dress when you can buy 7 dresses, none of which fit properly? So she just gives them away and then buys more. And Gypsy just seems to be very much like that. It has been said, and I cannot say that this is a fact, so I will say allegedly because I'm not sure. But it has been said that she cares so little about things that when she didn't want to wash her clothes, she didn't want to do laundry, so she was just planning on bagging them up and throwing them out and just buying new clothes. Who does that? Who does that? She's got no life skills, that's for sure. She could benefit greatly from life skills course, parenting classes. She talks about how, I just go on the internet and read everything that I can. Why don't you actually take some classes that could help you? Learn how to budget. Learn how to spend. I mean, if you got extra cash, go for it. Buy whatever you want. When I have a little extra cash, I like comic books, mangas, and or just a regular book. I love Dostoevsky, so I'll buy a Dostoevsky book. I have my own little things. I love to do my cross stitches and my embroidery stuff. So yeah, I've got my own little hobbies and things that I enjoy, and there's nothing wrong with spending some money on things that you enjoy. That's fine. You like purses, go buy a fancy purse, once in a while. Not every day, but you know what I'm saying. That it's fine. You can spend your money the way you want to. But with the way Gypsy is spending money, she's going to be broke by the end of the year. There's going to be nothing. And I don't know how attractive her YouTube channel is going to be. Honestly, I mean, the thing about it is, for me, is, I'm watching and I'm waiting. I don't wish anything on her, quite frankly, except I do want her to go back to prison where she belongs, and I do want Nick Godejan to have a better deal than life. Put it that way. I think he got a real raw deal on the whole thing. And she got her little princess thing. She's just always been the little princess. It drives me crazy. She hasn't earned that. She doesn't deserve that. All that money that she got from her crime. She didn't earn it any other way. I'm so sick of her saying, I'm not making money from it. Everybody else is. No. People would not have had interest in writing books about you or putting you on a TV show or even talking to Dr. Phil if you hadn't done the crime. You are there talking about the crime. Now, your newest show maybe isn't talking about the crime so much, but the book was. The last book you did. Oh, it's just my story. Yeah, and it was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Did I read the whole thing? No. Did I read excerpts from it? Yes. It was vile. I would not want my child to read a word of that. Also, it was lies. Gypsy keeps talking about how she just wants to tell the truth. I don't know that you've told the truth even once. Because if you compare all the different shows, all the different books, they all say different things. Like I said before, I don't think there's one story that is told the same way twice. So it's ridiculous. But she is starting a family channel. I don't know. Do you guys want to know about the family channel? Are you curious about it? Because I have a feeling she's not very good at editing herself. She just rambles and rolls and tells stories that fit whatever narrative she's trying to accomplish. And that could be interesting. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know if you would like updates on it. Because, I mean, if nothing else, it could be for interesting content to talk about. She's so ridiculous and so hypocritical and just a disgusting mess. And a murderer. So, I mean, like I said, it's a great class in psychological, I like to call them psychological fuck-ups, who have no remorse and would most likely do it all over again. And it could be interesting just to watch and see what happens. So you let me know. And I guess that's all I got to say.